Welcome back, everybody, as always, and welcome to my channel if you've never been here before. My name's Mike, and I do a lot of hobby videos. Some of them are about reef tanks, some of them are drones, some of them are other things, off-roading, whatever. Today, we're going to be doing a flight at a little place called Xcaret, which is a theme park out in Mexico in the Mayan Riviera. And first, I'll tell you that I didn't. I did ask for permission to fly here, but then I never followed up. I was supposed to call and talk to them about it, but they spoke Mexican, so I never figured it out. Instead, what I did was I put my Phantom in my backpack and didn't say anything, and I found this cool spot to fly from where no one was around. Workers kept walking by, but like I kind of went to the side somewhere. You see it a bit better when I come back or whatever. But anyhow, so I went and did that, and then I flew out over the treetops to lift up over the parking lot, basically, so no one would even notice I was flying it. And I keep it pretty high in the air so that hopefully nobody knows. And the reason for all this, I've got to tell you, is that last year there was this big thing at Tulum. There I am on that big square thing. But at Tulum, they told me it would be no problem to fly, and then I actually got there and they said no. So instead of giving them the opportunity, which, by the way, the representative that I spoke with on Facebook said it sounded awesome or whatever, but it wasn't up to them. Anyway, but instead of giving them that opportunity, I just decided if I show up there with it and just do it, worst they're going to say is don't. It's not like it's illegal or anything like that. They would just say you can't do it. But that didn't happen. It's one of those things that sometimes I think you're just better off not to ask. If it's not illegal, you know what I mean? If it's something illegal, well, then I suppose you should probably ask first. And this park was pretty cool. I'm going to be doing a review. I've got lots of different footage from it. They have a whole bunch of reef tanks, and we did a lot of snorkeling there, so I got some cool video with the GoPro in the ocean, like in a bay there. And then we went to like a some kind of a big Mayan concert thing that lasted forever, and the seats were terribly uncomfortable. But some of the show was quite interesting. Some of it not as much for me because I don't understand what they're doing. I don't speak Spanish or very little. So still enjoyed it, somewhat anyway. So not to discourage other people, but the park itself overall was amazing. I got some really cool GoPro video of some baby turtles. I stuck my GoPro in their tank, and then I got in shit for it. But that's okay. Well, not really in shit for it. She just said that I can't do that, and I acted like I was surprised that I couldn't. Obviously, I knew I couldn't, but they were trying to eat my GoPro, so it was pretty awesome. I got that footage coming up for you guys in another video. And this place was just really cool. The ocean water was nice and warm. There was a great little tropical beach there. I'm sure you can see the area in the center of the screen when I fly around. In future videos, you'll get to see some more of that, because I'm going to do a little park review. I'll give you, this Canadian guy's point of view on it and my thoughts and what was good and what wasn't. If you followed me on Facebook, you would have saw while we were there, I got a beer, and like we got a buffet dinner included or whatever. We paid for the upgrade package to get the buffet dinner, and you get a beer for it, which is actually 5 beers in one. Like it's a huge Corona bottle that you get to take home with you, a big plastic bottle anyway, and it holds 5 beers. And then if you finish it, they'll refill it, which is cool. So we between me and my old lady, we managed to down 2 of those, and then she had some pineapple drinks, so that's good. Get a little liquored up for the day. And just what an amazing place. So absolutely beautiful out there. As you can see, I kept my distance, and I kind of fly quick. Obviously I would have loved to have gotten low and slow, because that's more my flight style. I'd much rather go and get a flight like that. But for this instance, I didn't really, I'm not looking to start problems, and because I didn't ultimately get the permission, I figured it's better off just keep the drone where it was less visible, higher up, and had no issues at all. And I don't know, if for some reason I ever go back, then I would ask the second time and try to do it. so that I could do it nice and low. Because originally the person I was talking to on Facebook, the representative, I said that I would start at like, as soon as we got there in the morning, before people are in the water and stuff. I wanted to fly over that blue water. I'd looked at it on Google Earth and I knew it was going to be nice. Down there, you're going to see some ruins. I don't think any of them are real. I could be wrong though, and I didn't actually look into it. But I think they're just man-made. Well, they're all man-made, of course, but I think they just made it for the park. And so yeah, I'm on the top left corner of that big square thing. It's supposed to be kind of like a Mayan pyramid, the white one, and then the big red thing. That's where the big performance show thing in the evening was. And this park is, so it's got all kinds of different animals and a big butterfly thing and bird sanctuary, which are all like netted in so the butterflies and birds can't get away. They're pretty sweet. And then that watchtower up there, you'll get a better look at it in a minute. I'm not really sure what it is. I didn't go in it. I think it's just like a spinning room, though. You can go up and have a look around. But I brought my own spinning room with blades, so I didn't bother with that. Man, do I ever miss the green. I got to tell you, I'm from Canada. Anyone that's watching this doesn't know this. I'm from a place called Burlington, Ontario in Canada. And we're just at the beginning of winter now. So none of our trees have any leaves, and it's pretty gloomy out, and it's kind of our our rainy, windy season, and cold. So getting down there for a week, this was just 2 weeks ago or whatever, or a week ago, was really nice. I love the tropics. If I could go back and change time, I would have probably picked to have been born in the tropics somewhere. Although it seems that life's a little harder for a lot of the people in the tropics, so it's hard to say if that would have been a good thing or not. But anyway, this place was really fun. The food was good. I'll do my full review on the actual place. But I'll tell you right now, the food was good. We went to like this international cuisine thing, and so you get like chicken wings and burgers and pizza and I don't eat fish, but they had all kinds of fish and stuff like that, and all different stuff. It was really good. And then there's that moving room thing. Unfortunately, this is only with the Phantom 3 Advanced, so not 4K, so it's not worth trying to zoom in on anything because it was filmed in 1080, so it won't be that clear. But just even like this, the view's pretty good. And it would have been sick if I had gone up to that tower. Obviously, that was on my mind of going to check it out. But then at the same time, I was like, nah, I don't really want to be seen. So my goal was just to get this back landed and back into the backpack and continue on before anyone knew. And that's exactly how it went. I'll tell you one thing, though. Getting out of there at night was nuts. It took like forever to get out from that red building. You had to walk back over through like where that white thing is and back out, and it was like walking out of a real big theme park. Just the crowds, because they funnel you just like they do everywhere, I guess, through a small opening. But yeah, I had a blast. I know it's not too interesting of a flight because I'm so high up, but hopefully you'll be interested in seeing what's to come with the other kind of ground footage, I guess you'd say. All the stuff from filming in there. That thing to the right, it's going to go away now, but it seemed like it was some kind of like an event where you'd sit and watch them play a sport or something like that, but they didn't seem to do that while we were there. I thought that would have been sick to see, but never happened. Oh well, so here's me coming back in. I always land backwards, guys, and you should too if you're flying one of these. That way, right is right, left is left. I always do that. And just a little tip for you there. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this little flight. I know there wasn't much to see because it was so high up, and I do apologize for that, but figured it was better than no flight at all, and better than possibly getting kicked out of the park or something like that. So thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you on the next one. Please click that like and share and subscribe if you haven't already. I'll always try to bring you new and cool stuff. See you next time.